that monster.
Look at that.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the River Rats. Here we're going over the best 3 fishing knots that you can tie to become a better angler. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the first knot you guys are going to be learning to tie is the Palomar knot. You know, it's a super simple yet amazing knot. It's got great strength, and I tie it for about 90% of my techniques. You know, it's a very good knot just because you can do it so quick, and it's very strong. You know, like I was saying, I use it for jigs, drop shots, just lots of great, deals. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so basically, first thing you're going to do is you see the line tie right there. See that? You're going to stick your tag end right through that hole. Get about, 6 inches or so of slack, and you're going to stick it right back through that same exact hole. So you're going to get like a double line effect deal. See how I got 2 lines now? Those are my 2 lines right there. And I'm going to cross them just like that, make a loop just like that, and you're going to tuck this loop underneath just like that, and you're going to cinch it. Now what I like to do is I like to wet it a little bit so it does not burn off when you do tighten it, but then you're going to see how it's nice and straight, it looks like a pretzel. That's what you want. You're going to stick this through the bait, bring it right back through, make sure everything's lined up and good to go. Okay, just like that. See that? And then you're going to make sure when you do cinch it, everything's lined up. And then what I like to do is I like to pull this in with my teeth and pull that at the same time. So once you've done that, it should look very similar to that right there. You just have your 2 little hooks at the bottom like that, and it looks just like that. And that is how you tie the Palomar knot right there, folks. Alright guys, next knot we're going to be talking about is the improved clinch knot or improved fisherman's knot. So, this is the knot that basically everyone learns when they first get into fishing. My grandparents taught me this knot, and it's a staple in, beginner fisherman's test. This is more of a beginner knot, so if you guys are already tying Palomars and snell knots and stuff like that, then I would definitely skip to the next knot. But if you're a beginner, this is a great knot for you. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to do a normal, and then your first things you're going to do, you're just going to do an overhand knot. Tight on the loop, like so. You're just going to tighten it up, make that pretzel right there. And then what you're going to do with that, then you're going to twist the line about 6 or 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, then you have a little loop right there, as you can see. See that little loop right there? I'm going to then stick my tag end through that loop. Try to get as lined up as possible. So right now I'm not quite lined up. And then you're simply just going to pull down at the same time you're doing that. It should become just like that. Perfect. There you go. There is a improved clinch knot, just like that. Very simple knot to use. If you don't know how to tie the Palomar knot, that's a good one to use. Or if you don't like tying the Palomar knot, that's a good one to use. And that's just, that's just the go-to. For Logan loves that knot. I love the Palomar knot. Just personal preference, really. All right, now we're gonna get into the hardest knot to tie, which is the FG knot, which is also known as a braided leader knot. So, yeah, we'll get right into that. All right, guys. Now we're gonna be showing you how to tie the FG knot. It's kind of hard to tie when you're by yourself filming this, so hopefully I can get the best camera footage for you guys. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to put the braid in your mouth. I like the mouth. A lot of guys use their mouth. Some guys use their hands like Logan, but it's a lot tougher with your hands to get a really good knot. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to make sure this braid is tight at all times, by the way. Normally I have it wrapped around my rod a few times. And bear with me here because it is in my mouth, so it might be tough to talk and explain, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to start your fluorocarbon and go right over the braid. See that? Right over the braid. You're then going to do one wrap underneath the braid towards your right shoulder, and that creates a coil. And then next wrap you're going to do is another one towards your right shoulder, but you're going to go underneath. And then back above the coils on your right shoulder, and then below on your right shoulder still. And then above, and then below. And you're basically just making sure the coils are nice and straight as you go. And you do this for about 16 to 18 times. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, now that I got 18 perfectly straight coils, here they're really straight like that, that is what you want. You're going to take your braid and you're going to put the braid underneath both the braid and the fluorocarbon. So you have them right here, and you're going to tuck that in this big loop. And then you should get a knot right here. The knot that slides both the fluorocarbon and the braid. So on both of them. So you're going to do that again. You're going to wrap it across and wrap it under. Do that 4 times. Alright, now that you've done that 4 times, you're then going to take your scissors and you're going to cut the fluorocarbon, not quite at the knot, but just a tiny bit above it. And I mean a tiny bit, I mean a tiny bit. So like, I mean, you can't even barely see it, but you just leave it just enough just to keep it from falling apart. And then you're going to do this 2 times. Over across the knot again, just over the braid. You're going to do an overhand clinch knot right there. So right there is a final FG knot. See how all the coils are perfectly straight right here? That is what you guys want, right? There. You want a perfectly straight FG knot. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it was very informational to you guys, but those are the 3 knots I use for my success in the water and how to tie them. So yeah, thanks for watching today's video. Peace out.